The only one who will never, and I'm saying this not because I studied this, by the way, you don't study this, these things you feel, never let you down is him. And the more you know about him and the more you give him what he wants from you, wonders comes to your life. And the first thing he wants from me is that salah. That, again, not prayer, it's salah. And in one narration, which some people say maybe, maybe not, or has some conditions for it, the difference between me as a Muslim and a non-Muslim is what? Is salah. So I was asked to talk about salah, what we called prayer. I will stop at maybe 2:15, is that okay? So we'll have 15 minutes to talk. And by the way, I don't talk one way because you're all gonna sleep. So we're gonna have a discussion. And if you're not gonna raise your hand, I'm still gonna ask you. Right? Nobody will be saved, the youngest especially. I'm just kidding. Okay. So normally, and I want you to memorize this word. Yes, it's in Arabic, but I want your ears to get used to it simply because, unfortunately, the translation will not give it its due right. So when you say salah in the Arabic language, we translate literally to what? I want to hear it. Prayer. And this is not what, for the non-Muslims, prayer is not salah. Am I correct? So when I say prayer, what comes to your mind? Anyone from the brothers? When I say prayer, yes. So like you're asking God something, right? Is that right? Everybody agree with me? So you're asking, right? Well, this is not salah for Muslims. This is part of it. It's the salah is like you're baking a cake. I always like to bring examples from reality. How many of you cook here? Not me. And I know somebody doesn't. Well, I do because I have to, but it's not something I'm enjoying, not me. Or doing 5 hours baking a cake, that's not me. So if you want to bake a cake, what do you need? Basic. You need flour, right? You need something watery, right? And you need the oil, you need an oven, you need a container. And then at the end, you will call it cake, and then you define what kind of a cake. So for salah, if I say it's only talking to Allah, then I only have a flour. I don't have the cake yet. This is what I want you to know. It's a combination. And have you seen us? Anybody watched us when we were praying? Anybody? Yes? No? Any of the brothers? Did you see us when we were praying now? We just finished our prayer. Any of the sisters watched us praying? I know some of you are already Muslims. So if you see its movements, its sayings, and you witness the silent one. And if you come in the evening, you will hear the Quran being recited. So salah, and I'm going to keep using the word till you get very much used to it. It's S-A-L-A-T as in Tom. So it is part of it is this asking. But the most important thing that you all need to learn, and I remind myself before anyone, what does the word mean? Anything in Islam, when it's called something, when it was given a name, that name, because the meaning is related to what you are doing. So what does salah mean? Anyone? Brother Jamal, what does salah mean? Literally, if you go to the root of the word in Arabic, it's connection. This is very important for you to know. It's connection. It's not ritual. It's not a movement. Well, of course it has to be a movement, but this is not the essence of it. The essence of it, it's connection. As-salah min as-sila. That's exactly what we say in Arabic language. You are connected. Now, connected with whom? I want to hear it. What about the brothers? No? No connection? No connection? So what you are about to go and do is you say to yourself, I am going to have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. I'm going to have my break. And this break, I'm not going to go and smoke. And I'm not going to go and drink my coffee. I'm going to have my own private conversation with God. And it is not this. He told me how to do it. I want you to do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now you have the cake. But you can add a lot and make it a strawberry cake, chocolate cake, put frosting. So number 1, it's your connection. Islam is all about connection. You know, what is the most beautiful thing about Islam? If I want to ask anybody, how many of you have already accepted Islam? Show me. Alhamdulillah. Tabarakallah. What is the most beautiful thing so far for you? Yes, please. Which is exactly. And again and again and again, and I was just telling Younis, so anyone who accepts Islam, you're going to find me asking you this question: why did you accept it? And I'm not being, please forgive me, rude or intruding in your privacy, because I want to see what I don't see. You know, when you always drive a car, you never know what's a car, but get somebody who never had a car. They always have bicycle. And said, you have a car? And you say, yeah, I have a car. What's the big deal? And he said, no. Tell me, how does it feel? When you have a car and you're behind the wheel and you're driving. This is how I am, and I'm sure Brother Jamal will agree with me, is when you talk the new Muslims. What do you see in it that I am not seeing? So number one in Islam is the connection. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to go to someone, and I don't have to be in a special place. I'm just going to go and talk to him. I say this, open your heart, and he knows it, and he hears you, and he will respond. The only thing, two things he wants from me, and every time I say he is a capital letter, it's him, Allah. He wants to see I'm sincere. I really mean it. I'm not here to make it up or to fake or to impress anyone. I'm here for you only, one. And number two, he wants to see in me not only the sincerity, but I am saying, even if I'm not saying a word, in my body language, that there no one else will do what you can do. And this is amazing feeling. When everybody, and I'm sure if I ask all of you here, you're all going to say yes. How many times in your life you have been disappointed with people? Where do we start? The long list, right? Even those who said they will never let me down, or let alone those people who you have done so many things for them. At one point, doesn't mean people are bad. It's just life. The only one who will never, and I'm saying this not because I studied this. By the way, you don't study this. These things you feel. Never let you down is him. And the more you know about him and the more you give him what he wants from you, wonders comes to your life. And the first thing he wants from me is that salah. That salah, that, again, not prayer, it's salah. And in one narration, which some people say maybe, maybe not, or has some conditions for it, the difference between me as a Muslim and a non-Muslim is what? Is salah.